Hello everyone, you're watching Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
No winning ticket sold for Tuesday's $20 million Lotto Max jackpot. Suspect charged in deadly weekend shooting outside Scotiabank Arena. Doug Ford planning to give Toronto and Ottawa mayors veto powers over councils. Questions raised about value of random COVID-19 tests for travelers. Heat warnings stretch into day 2 for a large part of Ontario. Motorcyclist dies in collision in Vaughan. These are the strangest laws Ontario homeowners probably don't know about. 12 teens charged in string of swarming-style robberies near Canada's Wonderland in Vaughan. Parole board to hear from truck driver in deadly Humboldt Broncos crash.
Those were the headlines, and now let's jump right into the details.
One man is dead and another is in custody after some sort of violent incident occurred in Brampton on Wednesday morning. Peel Regional Police say they were called to an address near Wanless Drive and Winston Churchill Boulevard at 8:34 a.m. for a report of a man suffering from an injury. They arrived to find a man inside a home suffering obvious signs of blunt force trauma, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Another man was arrested outside the home. It is not known what charges he will face, but homicide detectives have been called to the scene. Ontario Premier Doug Ford says he is planning to give the mayors of Toronto and Ottawa veto powers over proposals made by their respective councils, but John Tory says he has received no firm details of any new power yet. Tory told CP24 that all he knows about a plan detailed in the Toronto Star to grant the mayors of Toronto and Ottawa new powers to more unilaterally control personnel appointments and financial matters is what he read in that news report. But during a June 27 meeting between Ford and Tory, the mayors said the suggestion of granting Toronto's mayor stronger powers did come up. Asked to elaborate on the substance of that conversation by reporters later, Tory said the discussion involved housing and the leadership needed to accelerate that process. If the Ford government is indeed pondering new powers for the mayors of Toronto and Ottawa, it would mark the second municipal election season in a row where the province meddled in the affairs of Toronto. Toronto police have arrested a suspect in connection with the fatal shooting that took place outside of Scotiabank Arena Saturday evening just as a Blue Jays game was letting out. Gunfire erupted near Bremner Boulevard and York Street shortly after 7:30 p.m. on July 16. One man was struck and was subsequently pronounced dead at the scene. He has since been identified by police as 24-year-old Stephen Little McLachlan of Toronto. Police announced Wednesday afternoon that they have now laid a charge in connection with the shooting. Investigators said 26-year-old Yerson of Vaughan has been charged with second-degree murder. He made a court appearance Wednesday morning. There was no winning ticket sold in Tuesday's Lotto Max $20 million draw. The jackpot for the next draw on Friday, July 22nd, will be an estimated $25 million. Infectious disease experts are at odds over how valuable it is to randomly test travelers arriving in Canada for COVID-19 as the federal government relaunched its mandatory testing program. The government put a pause on random testing at airports in June as long customs delays caused chaos at Canada's airports, but relaunched the program on Tuesday at 4 major airports: Toronto, Calgary, Vancouver, and Montreal. Randomly selected air travelers at those airports must now report to off-site locations to be tested for COVID-19 or pick up a self-swab kit. Chief Public Health Officer Dr. Theresa Tam has called the tests as an early warning system for new variants of COVID-19 as they enter Canada. The government has issued several contracts worth hundreds of millions of dollars to companies across the country to administer the program. 12 teenagers have been charged in connection with a series of swarming-style robberies near Canada's Wonderland in Vaughan. An investigation began in June after York police responded to a significant volume of robberies in the area of Jane Street and Norwood Avenue. including at the amusement park. Police say that in each incident, victims reported being swarmed and robbed by a large group of young people. Few other details have been provided about what was stolen and how many robberies took place, but investigators say the incidents took place in the evening. More arrests are expected as the investigation continues, police said. The suspects, who are between the ages of 13 and 17 and hail from various areas of the Greater Toronto Area, cannot be identified under the Youth Criminal Justice Act. Anyone with the information is being asked to contact police or reach out to Criminal Stoppers anonymously. Ontario is home to some strange laws governing what homeowners can and cannot do with their properties. CTV News Toronto compiled a list of some of the weirdest laws in the province. Here is what we found. In Ottawa's Canada neighborhood, it's illegal to paint your house or garage door the color purple. In London, Ontario, the city takes lawn mowing very seriously. If you leave your lawn to grow higher than 8 inches, a city worker will come and mow your lawn for you. They will also send you the bill. There are laws in Toronto governing how long a garage sale can last and the number of garage sales a person can have within a year. In Etobicoke, Ontario, there is a local bylaw that states that a bathtub should not be filled with more than 3.5 inches of water. In Markham, Ontario, the city limits outdoor water use in summer between June 1st and September 30th. In Uxbridge, Ontario, each household can only have 2 dogs. Environment Canada has issued warnings for a second day across a stretch of the province from Sudbury to Ottawa and southwest to Windsor, with temperatures expected to reach or surpass 30 degrees Celsius and hit the upper 30s when combined with humidity. Environment Canada says the expected overnight low of 20 degrees Celsius will provide little relief from the heat. The first day of warnings brought temperatures of 30 degrees Celsius and higher to many parts of the province. Environment Canada reminds Ontario residents to watch for signs of heat illness, which include swelling, dizziness or fainting, nausea or vomiting, rapid breathing, extreme thirst, and unusually dark urine.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.